Hello, everybody. It's Russ Champagne here with you, and we're back once again in the wonderful world of Mall Simulator. Today, we are going to be focusing primarily on our supermarket, just because there are a couple of achievements that are available here in the supermarket. There's one for getting 10 licenses in the supermarket, and then we also have another one just for getting more store expansions. So if we focus primarily on the supermarket, we might be able to take care of two things at once, or at least go a ways towards getting our achievement for getting more expansions in our mall. So with that being the case, we're just going to hop right in, get things going. It is day 46 here in the mall, and the mall is open for your convenience. We have $96,000 available to us right now. So first thing we're going to do, we got an achievement for paying 50 bills. So that's kind of cool. Didn't know that was going to happen. So actually, I could do one thing here real quick. Okay, there may not have been some sound here at the very beginning, so if there wasn't, then my apologies for that. I just realized I had to switch headphones. For anyone who is watching our live stream of Power Wash Simulator on Friday, November 28th, you may have noticed that I was having some issues with my headphones there, and as it turns out, I'm so bummed. My Razer headphones, the bracket that holds one of the headphones in place cracked. So the headphones themselves are functional, but they don't sit on my head properly anymore because one of the housings cracked. So I'm using my other headphones that I have, which are perfectly good headphones, but I forgot that I had to set them up as being useful or usable on my computer. So there was no sound there for a moment, but it's all better. We should be good at this point. Let's go ahead and start working on expansions. Now that I've talked about that for a minute, it's time to actually get into talking about the game. So if we go to mall management, if you look at the supermarket, and if you look at the cost of an expansion here, it is $35,000 for an expansion. That is not much money at all. So let's go ahead and do that. Start pushing everything back a little bit more to give ourselves better use of the walls. So we'll at some point use the middle here, but for right now, we're just going to keep everything pushed up nice and cozy on the walls. And then we'll see what we need to do in terms of adding more stuff and where we want to put it in the store later. But right now, I know that most of the expansions, or most of the licenses that we have coming up here are all for like refrigerated and frozen products. So if we take a look here at our next license number 6, again, corn dogs, eggs, and yogurt. So if we get that license, I'm going to need 3 more fridges for it. So we're going to get 3 more fridges right from the start. Going to acquire that license for $8,500 because these licenses are so cheap, which is one of the reasons why we're kind of going after this. And then we're going to get those products. So 2 corn dogs, 2 eggs, 2 yogurts. That's what those are. Go ahead, get all that ordered. Gonna set up all of our fridges. I probably should have set up the fridges first because my restocker is going to be out there like, what do I do with all this? I have no idea what's going on with this stuff, so I'm just going to take it and throw it in some random place. And I totally have that coming to me. Oh, and I forget these wall extensions are really a pain in the butt. Because they just mess with placement. So, yeah, like the placement on this, I've actually got to move it over a little bit more. So, like there. Because if I try to place it through there, yeah, those wall, yeah, yeah, I can't really use that for much of anything other than decor. I mean, I could put a fridge to stick out a little bit further. It doesn't look good. That's the only thing. The feng shui is just so off. So we're gonna, I don't know, maybe I'll put a shelf there or something. I don't know what I'm gonna do. We'll sort that out later. But for now, let's just go ahead and get these products up. And then our restocker will have a little bit better of idea of what we're doing here. So yogurt, we'll set that up here. Sure, that works. All the way down. $77 for a carton of yogurt. It's perfectly good. It's fine. So done. Do we have the eggs out here? No, he took the eggs back. So let me grab those. These are going to go in this fridge. $88 for eggs. That sounds terribly close to accurate nowadays. 88 done. And then the last thing we've got was the corn dogs. Corn dogs, eggs, and yogurt. That's a 3-way combo if I ever heard of one. So that'll go there. And then those are going to be $143. Because, of course, they are. Why would they be anything other than that? So now we've got that license in place. Let's take a quick look around all of our other stores. Make sure there's nothing that we need to get. Make sure we're not out of anything anywhere. We're getting low at the tech store, but we're not completely out. Let's go here to the toy shop. We're going to get one of everything, as we normally do. So just run right down the list. And this way our restocker will have plenty to do here for a bit. Good there. Check over here at our sporting goods store. We're actually not that bad. We'll get one of each of the shoes, as always. We'll get one of each of the balls. We might be able to get all that up. Well, let's actually get one of everything. Okay, might get the bats and the rackets and all that, too. Yeah, that'll work. Keep them busy there. Clothing store. It's always these dresses, these brown, these blue or yellow dresses. People just love those, man. They're huge fans of them. So we're gonna go here. It's the blue or yellow dress. I think we're getting low on the kilts I saw, so we're gonna get some of those too. Just that. We'll start with that. Then we're gonna go over. We've been looking there. Toy store we were just at. Game store. We're gonna get fill these up with the boxes that we have left. So let's get one box of each of our things here at the game store. I am still surprised that they do not have an achievement for getting more stuff at the game store. Like there's no acquire this many licenses at the game store and get an achievement for that. The only thing I can figure is that maybe it's going to be like one of the 2 hidden achievements that are left, like where you've got to get everything in order to unlock one of the achievements, like unlock every license. Maybe that's an achievement. I don't know. Someone probably knows, and if you know, please don't tell me. If you know, I don't want to know. So just don't let me know. That would be, in my mind, considered a spoiler. So yeah, don't. Just let me try and figure that one out if that's the case. And if it's not, then hey, I get everything anyway. So that's perfectly fine. Over here at the burger store, we're always out of stuff at the burger shop. It is a popular place to be. I'm actually going to buy I'm going to buy a couple extras of everything just to keep in the back because we're constantly running out of stuff here. So that'll keep our restocker busy. I'm going to get some of this loaded up. I still find it funny that the fries just sit on top of the fryer in the containers like that. It's we can't ask questions. You know how it is. Longtime viewers of the channel know you can't ask questions about the way the game gets played. You just can't. You can't do it. Here in the supermarket, we're going to buy one of everything that we do not have, that we did not get in the most recent license. So let's get all of these things, which will again keep our restocker plenty busy. I accidentally ordered 2 orange juice. Did not mean to do that. Let's knock that down to 1. Good there. And now, at the end of the day, I have to remember I have to move my cashier back, because we cannot have the cashier there. So let's take these shelves. Now that we have some more space, these shelves are going to go over here by our other shelves. Just like that. And I actually have all these shelves pushed out a bit just to avoid that issue of the wall sections there. I might have to do the same thing with the fridges. I might just have to push all the fridges out, so that way I can get them where this green wall protrusion is not a factor. And let's actually do that right now. So we're going to take this, move that as far out as it can go, which is about there, and then we're going to line all these up with it, because that's going to be about the best way to go once this guy gets out of the way. It's not moving, so we'll figure that out. For some reason, it's not moving. Might need to move it over a bit, maybe. Let's move it over like that. Everybody wants the yogurt. Guys, there's other things you can buy in the store. There really is. Just let me move this real fast. Yeah, I'm guessing that it's an issue with like proximity. And, of course, everybody buying the yogurt. It's like everybody's been waiting for yogurt. They're like, yes, it's finally here. All we've wanted all this time is yogurt. You finally have it. Thank you. So I didn't realize it was that popular. Apparently it is. Okay. Corn dogs, however, no one seems to really care about corn dogs all that much, so that just is what it is. Now we're going to pull all these out. There's like a pixel for each of these. One single solitary pixel, and it's just a matter of finding it. So, yeah, there's like one. It was there just a second ago. There's literally, it feels like there's one pixel where each of these can go. And if you miss that pixel, you're shot. Except for that one. You've got a number of pixels you can work with there. That's just so funny. Okay. That at least is better, because now I can go about the process of getting more fridges in here, getting more licenses acquired. Because again, I think the next license is also all refrigerated products. I still wonder if at some point in time in this game, they're going to redo these fridges so that way you have a capacity of more than 20 in a fridge, because it's just so funny that you can only have 4 bottles of juice on every shelf. It's like these bottles of juice need so much space between them. I've never seen anything like it before in any supermarket game we've played. There's something about it that I just find inherently hilarious. And I'm not even sure why. It's not normal. Okay, over here at the tech store, we now need one of everything, so let's do that. They apparently also put in a patch for the game that was supposed to take care of some massive lag issues that the game had. I guess that was an issue if you were further along in the game than I've been. So yeah, for me, lag has not been a factor. But I know that for people that have been playing more and more, and their stores are, their malls are more progressed, it reached a point where if you had too many things, then it got to be everything in the game started to grind and slow down. But apparently they put some kind of a patch in place that was supposed to alleviate those issues. So if you've not played in a bit, this might be a chance to check it out and see whether or not that patch did what it said it was going to do. Because like I said, I can't attest to it because I've not had any issues so far, knock on wood, as I'm banging on my head, that I've not run into that myself. Back to the supermarket. We're going to take a look here, another license. So license number 7, again, 2 more things. It's going to be pot pies and french fries, or is that apple? It might be apple pies, or it might be a berry pie. Whatever it is, it's going to go in the fridge. So we need 2 more fridges. So let's do that. We're going to start with the 2 fridges. Going to get those set up, and then we'll get the license, and then we will get the products. So that way, hopefully our restocker won't be like, okay, I'm going to just take this and throw it in the bag because I have no idea what to do with it. So we'll at least give them a little bit of an idea here. Okay. So, license. Crunchel Ots. I still love that. That one's purchased. Products are down here. So we've got the, apple pie. That doesn't look like apple to me. I mean, I could be wrong, but that doesn't look like apple to me. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and grab one of these. Just going to go there. Only $66 for french fries. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Would have thought that would have been more than that. How much is an apple pie nowadays in this game? If I was going to buy an apple pie, how much would I have to spend? $160 on an apple pie. Okay. It's that sugar tax again. Same thing as it was with the sodas. The sugar tax will get you every darn time. You've really got to watch out for it. It's a killer. Check over here in the toy shop. I think I'm going to buy 2 of everything. That will really anger the restocker. Really make him mad. It's okay. We have a hate relationship. No, it's not like that at all. He understands. He's kind of happy because he works at one of the most popular stores in the game. So there's something to that as well. Alright, so those are all good. Now another thing I noticed here is that my sounds may be, given the fact that I changed my headset, it may be that my sounds were like way too loud. So I might need to like reapply my sounds. So hopefully that's better. If they've been loud all this time, my apologies. Again, hopefully they're a little bit better than they were before. It is 2200. We do still have a bunch of people in the store. I have no games again. Of course not. So let's get 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those. They still seem like they're loud. Let's try that again. So sound volume. knock it down even more. So resume. Yeah, it seems like it's better now. So hopefully it's not too low. And what did I do? Oh, I didn't buy my games either. Okay. That's what it is. I didn't get any of this stuff. All right, we're good. We got it. It's interesting that anytime you change your headset, you got to change your sound settings. I wouldn't have figured that that would have been a thing, but I guess they're tied to each other. So, okay. Good to know. That's all set. Restocker will work on everything there in the game store. I'm now going to make my run and check all of my machines, see how they're doing. We're out of everything here again in the cafeteria. Cafeteria is so darn popular. So let's take care of that while we're at it. Actually buy the stuff. Okay, that's good. How are we doing over here? Maybe one of everything in the cinema. So let's do that too. We will eventually get around to not the movies. Don't get the movies. We will eventually get around to getting everything in our out of our machines. Those are the words I was trying to say. Burger shop, once again, need everything because it's a very popular place. That's all good. Is there anybody up here still playing games? There's one person. So we'll go ahead and clear them out anyway. Yeah, let's see how we did. 2,000, 4,600, 6,500, 8,200, 9,500, 10,000. Nobody's actually playing this. So it feels like having a second one of every one of the games doesn't necessarily help you. Because there's not really anybody who's playing those. So you can get one, but putting a second one in does not seem to give you a double bonus. Which is good to know. Or at least it's not giving me a double bonus. Maybe it would give other people one, but so far I've not run into that myself. I forgot to check my my photo booths up here. So how are they doing? That one's still got some. This one is completely empty. What was in here? So photo booth. So machines, photo booth, Christmas photos. Apropos. So we got to run down here, get those. Little parkour, just a little bit. Grab these. It's a real shame that they cannot have these delivered to wherever your machine is, but I guess they have no idea where your machine is, so how would they do such a thing? They should be able to figure it out, darn it. They should just know. They should have an intrinsic knowledge of where you put the machine. I don't know why they can't do that. Come on, devs, figure it out. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. All right. That's collected. Over here, that's collected. $700 there. Claw machines did okay today. We hardly sell any pop anymore. It's just really not that popular of a seller. And then out here are parking probably gobs of money. $5,000 to park there. Again, not sure why. Not going to ask. $1,100 there. $1,100 here, and we might have like $2,500 here. Oh, $3,200, even better. So we're at $107,000. There might be another person or two still in the mall. There is. So while we're waiting a little bit longer, let's go ahead and get another license here. I might also get another expansion. So we're going to go back to the store, back to the supermarket. The next license is going to once again be more refrigerated stuff. So let's go ahead and get 2 more fridges. Set those up before we do any of this. These should fit here, no problem. Just the wall of refrigerated things. As such. Then we're going to go to licenses. License number 8. The products that go with that look like beef and chicken. Yeah, beef and chicken sticks. So 2 of those, 2 of those. Bought. Maybe we'll get these set up. Chicken sticks are $198. Oh, I need to see if I can take one of these and put it in the window. Can I take it? Will it go? Can I move this out? Oh, wait. Wait. Really? Really? Can we do this? Yes! Okay, we're doing that. I'll even get another fridge to put into place, but that's great. Okay. We have window chicken. All hail window chicken. People that have just tuned in for the very first time are like, why does Rusty have a thing of window? Why does he have a fridge of chicken outside of the mall? Why does he do that? What's up with that? If you know, you know. And if you don't, you can look at the shorts and look up the one that says the origins of window chicken, and it will give you all the answers that you never wanted. Okay, beef there. $220 a container of beef, however many pounds that is. Maybe it's a half a cow. Who knows? 10% done. And let's get some more chicken because the rest of the chicken is outside. I'll do whatever I can to make sure I keep the window chicken stocked. I'll have to check that out on a daily basis. It's just hilarious that the game actually lets you do that. So I'm very, very happy about that. Because again, if there's a game that has supermarket products, and if you can put chicken in a window, we will do such a thing. Because I'm just that ridiculous. All right, so there's that. I'll get this one guy. I got it. Now, the question is, did he restock that out there? Did he do that? I guess he did, because I don't see it. So I guess if I take a look out here, this should be full. It is. All right, that's awesome. That's great. So the question is, will they then have to take the window chicken in and buy it? Even if they do, I still got to do it on principle. I just have to. It's a requirement. Even if it's the dumbest one there is. So day 46 in the books, we're up to 153 customers now. We're getting closer and closer to 200. It's going to take us probably a few more stores before we get there. But it's getting further along. So let's go in here once again, just get the place open. It is day 47. The mall is open for your convenience. We got window chicken now. We're going to go ahead here once again into the supermarket, expand this once more for $70,000. I am good with that. Only a bad part is that now I have to take all of my fridges and I got to push them back along the wall again. And I got to make sure that I keep the space out a bit because again, we've got the green wall protrusions that are going to mess around with everything. So I can't set everything right up against the wall because then I'm going to have the ones that won't fit there. So I'm hoping that these are all far enough back that it won't be a problem. Let's see. I think I've cleared that with no trouble. Yeah, it seems like it. Yeah, we're well in front of it. So that's good. Not an issue. Seems like. Excellent. And then if I take a look over there, we've still got all kinds of space for other shelves as well. Oh, shoot, I forgot to move that back. Doggone it. And I can't do it now. So it's okay. No trouble. The next license here is going to be how much? $17,000. So we'll keep an eye out. So when we get to 17K, we'll get that license. We got to get all the way up to license 11 in order to get that achievement. So, and then these are going to all be products that go on shelves. So we are done for now. We're done for good, other than maybe the beer and the wine. Well, the wine wouldn't go in a fridge. The beer could. But we're done, it seems like, with things that have to go in fridges. That seems like it's the extent of it. And we will need to get some more shelves. So let's get, I guess we're going to get 3 more shelves. Let's do that, or 6 more shelves, rather. So we'll go ahead, get those, get them all set up for those licenses. So just planning for the expansion. We'll see how many of these we can fit. Hopefully I can fit, I don't think I'm going to fit all 6 of them here, but hopefully I can fit 4. We'll check it out. Yeah, two's no problem. Three, maybe. I might be able to get that fourth one there if I get really, really crafty. I might have to tighten this up a bit. Maybe. Oh, I'd have to tighten that up a lot. I don't think that's going to work. I don't think I've got that much space. And unfortunately over here, I don't know if I can set 4 of them over here. Maybe we can. Let's try. Perhaps we can get 4 of them over here. You got to get real snug. And look for every pixel there is. Nope, it's not going to work. Oh, no. I guess I can go around the corner with them. So maybe we'll do that. Does it look great? No. Is it going to work? Yeah. I'm just going to go with it. Nothing goes in the middle. Hashtag no middle for you in this place. It's okay. We'll make do. And I think I'll take like all of my toiletries and stuff. Because what do we have in those licenses coming up? We've got, yeah, so we'll take all the toiletries, we'll put them there, and maybe I'll take the dog food and cat food, and I'll put it over there. That'll work, I guess. Maybe I'll even set those off on their own a bit, so that way people will, we'll have some kind of separation like that. Yeah, so we'll put those there. Just have that random odd space there. Maybe I can put some decorations in there or something. We'll figure out something with it. I now have enough money to go ahead and get another license, so let's do that. Meanwhile, the rest of the mall is just falling apart because I'm completely focused on the supermarket, but it's okay. We've got everything we need now. So we have the license. We now need the liquid soap and the dishwasher soap. So 2 of each of those. Purchased. Go ahead, get these put up on the shelf. So again, this is going to go over here. The top shelf is not a shelf. So if you want to use the top shelf as a shelf, you can't. Don't ask why. $99 for that. 10% round done. Now, do I only have one? No, I do have 2 shelves for all this. So I do have to take this stuff and move it over there too. So that way they know to use that. Same thing with the hand soap. I got to go like that. Okay, so there's those. Oh no, do I need even more shelves than that? I do. Yeah, I'm gonna need 12 shelves. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to figure this out. Some of this stuff is gonna have to go in the middle. Or maybe along the back wall. We'll figure it out. Because I do not have enough stuff. I forgot that I put everything, yeah, there's 2 shelves of everything. Or are there? No, there's not. There's not. There's not. Okay. It's just like that. That's what it is. I've got way too much stuff here. Resume. So clear that, clear that, clear that, clear that. These are going to go here. That's what I've got wrong. Like, why do I feel like I have too many shelves? Because I do have too many shelves. Or why do I have too many facings? It's because I do have too many facings. So that goes like that. There, we've got it now. So that's better. Meanwhile, let's take a quick look at the rest of the mall. Check it out real fast. At least the game store. Because the game store is always a problem. Game store is not a problem. The person who runs the mall is the problem. Here always is between keyboard and chair. Or between keyboard and floor if you're not sitting in a chair. Whatever the case is, whoever's operating the keyboard, they're normally the issue. Especially when it's me. So we managed to get this just as we were running out. That is good. All is better here. Other stores, let's see. Tech store, still got a little bit of everything. Toy store is good. Oh, we're completely out of shoes and completely out of bats here in the sports store. So, 2 of all of that. 2 of each of these. I forgot to order 1 more of them. And was that 2s? Yep. 2s everywhere. That'll keep him busy. And now let's go back again. Actually, no. Let's get a couple of everything here at this store as well. At the clothing store, which is going to eat into all of my money. Is there? What do I have in the back? Let me check this. What do I have in the back before I do this? So can I stand in a place where I can like see? So I don't need the what shirt is that? Is that the I don't need that shirt. I have those. So, world shirts. No, I do actually have some world shirts left over, so let me not get those. I'm trying to see what t-shirts I've got. So, I don't need... Okay. Yeah, there's got to be a better way of doing this at some point. The tank tops I do have, but I don't have I don't have those, but I do have the world t-shirts. The Mad Cats I don't have. The jackets we need. The jeans we need. Soak jackets. The Dubais I have. The worlds I have. The loves I have. The smileys I have. I think after that, everything else I don't. So I think from here I can go with everything else. That should take care of it. Yeah. So everything else I saw we didn't have on this shelf. And we definitely need it. No doubt about it. It is very, very empty here in the store. I'm going to take care of the things that are not the t-shirts, because I hate restocking those t-shirt shelves. And if I can get a full... If I cannot get a full box up, I will not take care of the second box, because then I will let the restocker take care of that, just so I don't have to take it and put it away. I've got my limitations. I know what they are. I am good with them. So, but I will help out here. I actually don't mind stocking these things that badly, because they're easier to do than they are in hypermarket, just because you have more areas that you can try and hit with this. So it does make it easier to stock these than the hypermarket ones are. But yeah, we can't do anything else with the supermarket right now anyway, because I don't have enough cash. So we're not really losing out. Oh, I didn't mean to grab these. Oh, so yeah, I got to try and stock these. Again, not a fan of that. And I got way too many of these. I might end up running out of room on my storage shelf. That could be a problem. Let's see what happens. If that happens, I wonder what he'll do then. Because I've not really run into that before. We only have one shelf everywhere. And for this entire time, it's been good enough. But I don't know what will happen as we go forward. Can I get a full one of those up? I cannot, so I'll throw that down. This one, we're good. And then I think the rest of it, let's see, the kilts I can do. So let's grab those, or the Irish skirts as they call them. Anything else? PJs? I can do some PJs. So let's put them up. Okay. Yeah, I've got a feeling we're going to end up with more stuff than we can handle. So we'll see what happens from there. Now I do have more money, so we can get another license here. So back to the supermarket again. Back to licenses. License number 10, $22,000, which is going to get some toilet paper and some toothbrushes. Go ahead, get that acquired. Now, if this was like any other supermarket game, the toilet paper would need 8 shelves. I don't think it's going to be like that in this game. I think this game, they probably handle it a little bit better. But in other games, it would absolutely be a problem. So, how big is the toilet paper in this game? Let's see. Oh, it's nowhere. Oh, man, that's diminutive. That's absolutely tiny. That's crazy how small that is. Okay. And it's cheaper than toothbrushes. Wow. Okay. $66.99. Okay. Done. No. Yeah. 99. Perfect. Blows my mind that it is that small. Those are very small rolls of toilet paper that we got going on there. Incredibly. So we've only got one license left to get that achievement. If I take a look here again, license 11, dog food, cat food, $25,000. We should be able to pull that off without any problem. Because once we clear out all of our machines, we'll have that much money. Even because we're getting close to the end of the day, so we're not going to be able to do too much more in sales. But like I said, we've got all of our machines that have all the cash in them. So that'll work. All that extra income, including all of our passive parking lot income. I need one more box of the Cat Bandicoots, or whatever they're called. Cat Bandicoot. Not Crash Bandicoot, but Cat Bandicoot. Let's go ahead and get that. All right. Good. That's enough of all those. It's now 2,200. So nothing else is going to happen in terms of new customers in the store. I probably need to get everything. Let's actually go ahead and get everything that I have in storage here brought out, because I've got a bunch of stuff in storage. There's little onesies here that I've got to get unloaded. We will eventually have to work on upgrading the tech store, because there is an achievement for that, and this place is an expensive one to try and get yourself upgraded. The expansions are expensive, the products are expensive, the licenses are expensive. It's almost like tech is expensive or something like that. Who'd have thought? Who'd have believed it? All these people are still heading upstairs. Guys, the mall's closed! Do you not read a clock, people? They don't. They don't care. Don't matter to them. Cafeteria, completely empty. It's fine. Not a problem. People are going to come here and buy all this stuff anyway. For sure, the burger shop is empty. Yeah, it's bad. So, burger shop, I might actually just buy like 6 of everything here. So 3 of those, 6 of these. Just go that way. $20,000, that's still okay, because I still have all kinds of money that I'm going to get here. All this money I'm going to get from the arcade. Got all the money we're going to get from here. Oh, this ran out. Doggone it. So I thought it was close to running out. So let's get those. Photo booth. That is the Halloweens, I think. Well, it is now. So, yeah, I believe that is. Why bother using the elevator when you can just parkour over the ramp? Or over the railing. And then we'll run this upstairs. Now, we did see when we played this last time that you can take all your product, you can put it onto a storage rack, and then just run the storage rack upstairs. So if you have more than one thing that you are, like, more than one machine upstairs, you can just take all your supplies and put them on a storage rack and then run the rack upstairs and use that to unload everything. It's kind of cool. Nice way to go. All right, and our restocker is now working on getting everything put away. We're good there. Let's check out everything over here. I can probably get one of everything here again. So we'll go stores, cinema. Again, not getting the movies. Not getting the movies. Getting all that. So 22.4. Let's go ahead, empty out all of our machines once these last couple of people leave the arcade here. How much did we make there? 880. Yeah, I just want to see what's going to happen when these 2 people go and how much money we're going to get there. This last lady is apparently having a really good game of Defender, so I'm not going to bug her. But I like if I stand right over her shoulder. Oh no, now she's going to go play another game. She's like, I'm not done yet. You can't kick me out. And we still got people that are coming upstairs. That is the thing that is rather hilarious about this game, is that, I mean, when you get someone, you can have someone that walks into the mall at 21:59 and they will shop everywhere. So they could be in the mall for another good 10 real-time minutes, just going and watching a movie or getting a burger or getting something from the cafeteria. They could be doing anything, and they just will not care, and they will not stop because they can't. They're like, I got here before the mall closed, so I'm going to stay here. And we don't bother closing up any of the places, like putting down the big metal shutters or anything like that, because we're just way too nice people. About $12,000 in all those games. Yeah, nothing happened there. I might have to sell these machines because they're not really doing anything. I don't actually know if you can sell them. And if not, then that just means that I spent a bunch of money. Can they be sold? You can box it, but you can't drop it. You can't sell it. So we bought extra machines, and now you know that if you buy a second machine, it's not going to do you that much good. So, Rusty Champagne, we make mistakes, so you don't have to. Got 48 there. We'll need to get some more snacks eventually. Not going to worry about it too much right now. Oh, my claw machines are empty. Oh, no. Okay. So we do have to refill those. That cannot stand. Let's get 3 of those, 2 of those. Because I think a claw machine can hold 3 boxes. We're going to find out. I thought it was 3. I know it's at least 2. Might be 2.5. Let's find out. It's 3. Okay, so you can put 3 boxes in a claw machine. I don't think you can put 4. I think 3 maxes out. I'm not going to try. We're just going to leave it at that. Again, nobody buys any pop in this place. That soda tax, man. It gets you. Every time. All right, we've got the money we need for the final license. So this is all just gravy here. Another 2,900. 780 there. Not many people came to the mall today. That or we just hadn't checked it in a couple days. Yeah, we didn't have nearly as much parking revenue. So all I can figure is that there was one day I did not look. How are we looking on the window check? That's just beautiful. I love it. That's just the best thing. And again, there are people that have never watched before, and they're like, I have no idea what he's doing. He's got a thing of chicken outside. What? Why? And you don't have to know. It's all right. I've also got, it looks like I've got a rack like right in the door here. That's a problem. So can I move it? I'm going to do that, and then open the door, and then move that rack back. Wow, we got a massive storage area in here. We don't use it for anything. So much wasted space there. It's amazing. Not a problem. Let's go here. Supermarket. Licenses. License number 11. The last one we need for the achievement. And presto, there it is. Market Mayhem. Buy 10 new licenses in the supermarket. We now have it. Another achievement off the list. And then we got dog food, cat food. Go ahead, get those. And set them on our shelves back here. That'll work. By the time he even grabs his first box, I will have this completely set up the way I want it. So cats are only $83 to feed, or $82 to feed, and dogs are $160 to feed. So kind of gives you an idea of how much it is to feed your pets. And apparently dogs eat a lot more than cats do. Or their food just costs a lot more. One or the other. Whatever the case may be. Now, I don't know if there's anyone else still in the mall. If they are, I'm not going to worry about it. We're going to close the place up. I think at the end of the day, it gives you a little indicator to let you know that the day is over and you can hit the button. You can like hit enter to end the day. And I guess I could check on our TV cameras. I can check on our cameras here to see if there's anybody still in any of our places. It does not look like it. So we can, unless they're like watching a movie. So we are going to go in here. I am going to, no, there's my last person. Getting a drink, and now I don't know where she's going. Is she going to take a picture? What's she going to do? I have no idea what she's going to do. She's going to get some snacks. All right, so we're gonna wait. Again, we're gonna be a little bit patient, and then hopefully that'll be the last thing she does. Get out! No, I would never do such a thing. I just did. I know it's on camera. All right, now, like I said, I believe that we will get some kind of a notification that will show up at the bottom of the screen once she phases out of existence, saying that we can now end the day. And I think that's how you know that that's the last customer that you had. So we'll see how much longer it takes for her to phase out. Are you going to phase out? No, she's gone. But there are still some cars out there. I have no idea where these people may be in the mall. I'm not going to worry about it. 155 customers now. And again, the only thing I'm doing here is I'm going to do this. We're going to pick up this cash register, push it up against the wall. Just like that. That was the only thing we were trying to do, was that. Just to get that there. So our supermarket is now at the point where we've gotten that achievement. We got 11 licenses worth of products in here. It's been expanded out a couple more times. So we now have, in terms of upcoming things here, if I take a quick look, we still need a couple more licenses. We need 3 more expansions so we'll have to do 3 more expansions in other stores, and we are going to have to start working on the tech store because that's another one where we need to get five licenses here in order to get that achievement, and then that will need some expansions there as well. But look at that supermarket, and more importantly than looking at that supermarket, look at that window chicken, something that you can only find here at Rusty Acres Mall. That is going to be all for this one, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, I'd appreciate it if you gave it a like. If you really like this video, I would love it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all of my silliness. I'm Rusty Champaign, and we will see you later.